Weekend box office wrap-up, December 10, 2017. In the calm before the Star Wars storm, there wasn't much change at the top of the box office charts this weekend. Pulling off the three-peat, as expected, is Coco with $18.3 million. The latest offering from Pixar has proven to be one of the season's more reliable draws thanks to its strong word of mouth. To date, the animated movie has brought in $135.5 million domestically. It remains near the bottom of the studio's all-time U.S. charts, but it's gotten a nice boost overseas with a worldwide total of $307.7 million. Coming in second once again is Justice League with $9.5 million. The DC Extended Universe team-up film now stands at $212 million domestically. Things haven't come easy for the comic book movie, which many thought would be one of 2017's top earners. Justice League still has not crossed the magic $600 million figure it needed just to break even, as its global total is a meager $583.8 million. In third is Wonder, which has emerged as a surprise hit in the last month and has had very strong legs. The family film grossed $8.4 million in its fourth weekend, raising its domestic total to an impressive $100.3 million. Expanding nationwide to 840 locations, James Franco's Ode to Tommy Wiseau, the disaster artist, read our review, came in fourth by making a strong $6.4 million. The film has received a fair amount of awards buzz, particularly for Franco's transformative performance as Wiseau, which meant it was in high demand amongst cinephiles. Since it got off to such a big start, distributor A24 will probably look to add more theaters over the course of the month, especially with Oscar season heating up. Rounding out the top 5 is Thor: Ragnarok with $6.2 million. Marvel's latest blockbuster is now up to $301.1 million domestically. The number 6 movie is Daddy's Home 2. The comedy sequel added $6 million to its haul over the weekend, and now stands at $91.1 million. In seventh is Murder on the Orient Express, which took in $5.1 million in its fifth weekend. Kenneth Branagh's remake of the Agatha Christie story has now made $92.7 million domestically. In eighth is Oscar frontrunner Lady Bird with $3.5 million. Greta Gerwig's acclaimed coming-of-age dramedy is now up to $21.3 million as it continues to ride waves of positive buzz and awards hype. Coming in ninth is the new comedy Just Getting Started, which stars Morgan Freeman and Tommy Lee Jones. The film entered theaters with limited fanfare, so awareness was an issue for it going into the weekend. However, it was able to find some traction in its niche to earn $3.1 million over its first 3 days. Capping off the top 10 is 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which has been the beneficiary of its own awards buzz over the last month. The film earned $2.8 million over the weekend to raise its domestic total to $18.3 million. Weekend box office wrap-up,